Hello, beautiful people, future me. Welcome to another programming workout of mine. We'll just start. Fuck. Wrong. Fuck. This guy. Okay. Every time if I look at it on my recording, it looks so slow. Alright. 10% though. Oh well. Being, that was not beginning. Alright. Alright, so we finished this guy, and now we will randomly pick something. TypeScript tutorial. Alright. I'll open the project. Boom, boom, boom. This window is. Yeah, this is where I did not found out how to close. Bum, 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 bum. Well, here I will do something like .md maybe. Tutorials teacher. Okay. Next will be the Boolean. Come on, show yourself. Okay, whatever. I'll take it from here and we'll go here, paste it over there. And we will do the Boolean. Boolean? Is this Boolean or Boolean? Boolean, I think it is. So I go to Boolean, M. Okay. So, no, 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 not what I wanted. And I want go back. And now I have here what? Type cards. What the hell is... Okay, so this is something I tried here. Okay, I'll comment lots of stuff I do not remember. Comment. Okay, now I'll go to tutorials. Well, first I will close all of this. Okay, and then we have, okay, so there's a string thingy. I was doing a string, so this will be 009. Directory, and he will say 009, and that was Boolean. Alright, and yeah, so here I will create another thing, and that this will be a TypeScript file. I will call it Boolean. Yes, add please. There must be a way how to... I'll start a timer. And IntelliJ TypeScript. What I want is it transpile automatically, you know, the code from the TypeScript to the JavaScript and run it. There must be support for it. It's so widespread. There must be something. Supports developing, running, and debugging TypeScript. Source code. Recognize TS and TS6 files. Provides full Roach coding assistance for editing them without any additional steps from your site. TypeScript files are marked with a TS icon. Alright. They are. And if I go here, well, the string is like this. Okay, so I'll say let my boolean equals true, console log my boolean. Okay, so can I run it? Huh? If I do control to run anything, it doesn't do anything. Okay, so I say boolean. Okay, so our coding assistance included completion, functions highlighting, code inspection, quick fixes, command TypeScript specific refactoring, script code. Before you start, make sure the JavaScript and TypeScript bundle plugin is enabled on the settings preferences plugins. Okay, so we go to plugins. And here, JavaScript and TypeScript, that is enabled. JavaScript and TypeScript. He should put it in quotes or something, because I thought it would be one and the second one. Italics doesn't help that much. Oh well, I found it. I did found it. Okay, so we have that. So what next? Verify TypeScripts. Go away. Verifies TypeScript code mainly based on the data from TypeScript language service, which also compiles TypeScript into JavaScript. All detected syntax completion errors reported errors compiles for each error, blah 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 blah. The console tab shows the log TypeScript language service. Okay. In the TypeScript tool window, switch to the compile errors. By default, compile all stands for compile all TypeScript files in the whole project. Okay, so TypeScript thingy here, and if I do compile all, what it will do. I wonder if it will output something here. Well, this one changed. What about this guy? Oh, disappeared? Oh, it is here. Alright. So how can I say run it maybe? How can I run it? If I say run type guards. If I say just run, it's asks me for the JS thing. Configuration, TypeScript language service. Compile. Yeah, I don't want to do that. Configure tips. Okay, in most cases everything works out of the box and no manual configuration in the control of this. Show me. Okay, and we are looking for languages and frameworks. Languages and frameworks, okay. There is a TypeScript thingy, okay. And specify the Node.js interpreter to use. Local node on Windows, subsystem Linux. Okay, TypeScript bundled, project. Okay, here's the node thingy. Here's the TypeScript. Oh, recompile on changes. Try that. Maybe that will kill my apply. Okay. Bundled, select the option. This custom TypeScript package instead of blah blah blah. If your project manager is Yarn, you have to use TypeScript package installed via Yarn. Default. Make sure the TypeScript language service checkbox is selected. Yep. Specify the command line options passed to the TypeScript language service when the tsconfig JSON is not found. Okay, edit TypeScript code, auto import, add import, use import pop-ups. Okay, use import quick fixes. Documentation lookup. Control Q. I can confirm MDM documentation. Parameter hints. JavaScript libraries and TypeScript. When working with JavaScript libraries and TypeScript, you need install type declare. Okay, so maybe later. I don't need that. It takes code navigation. Go to declaration. Let's Control V. Got the usages all of a sudden. Declaration or usages. Go to type declaration. Control Shift P. That is a new one. So Control Shift B, you say. So if I go to my boolean here and I do Control Shift B, got a boolean. That's cool. That's pretty cool. So learn something. Navigate between subclasses, superclass. Alright. Control Alt B. Run and debug your application. With IntelliJ, you can run and debug client-side TypeScript code and TypeScript code running in Node.js. Learn more. Okay, this is the main thing I was looking for. That's okay. Running the debugging TypeScript, you can do a lot of shit before running debugging. You need to compile your TypeScript code into JavaScript. You can click TS node, blah blah. During compilation, there's generated source maps. So correspondence. And run debug of the JavaScript debug, Node.js, step through The original TypeScript contains generated source maps running a client-side TypeScript application. You can write a client-side application in TypeScript, compile the code as described in compiling, and then run debug your application exactly the same way as client-side application. That you can set breakpoints in TypeScript code, okay. Debugging. So I can open it in like window. Debugging, client side. What about running debugging server side? Okay, so this is what I want, I think. Client server side TypeScript on Node.js. Before running or debugging, your TypeScript code has to be compiled into JavaScript or described component backstage. Okay, so running compile or shit. Create Node.js configuration. Run edit configuration. Plus select the Node.js really from the list. In the run debug configuration, Node.js dialogs that opens. Specify the Node.js interpreter to use. And then I toolbar and there's a debugging using TS Node to debug single TypeScript files with Node.js. Run a TypeScript file. Okay, Shift F10. That should be. Okay, I do Shift. Oh! No. This I want. I don't want the type card for the fuck's sake. I want the boolean to run. Was all in the group by Shift F10. Sure, I'll do it all. Can I do this here? Like right click run or something? It doesn't do any fucking thing. Typecars.js. It's frozen. Oh, fucking A. Not responding. Yeah, maybe later. Here we go. Run boolean.js. Here we go. True. Okay, and now if I do Shift F10, that should run the boolean. Okay, so I guess this is how it works now. So I'll just right click on that and then it works, I guess. All right, so it is like compile TypeScript, build project, compile debug actions. I would like to compile just one file, but that's not possible, so fuck that. fuck this. And we'll go here. Boolean var support both JavaScript, TypeScript, true, false. This is the syntax. Now that a Boolean is an uppercase B with an uppercase B is different from Boolean with a lowercase b. Uppercase Boolean is an object, whereas lowercase Boolean is a primitive type. It is always recommended to use Boolean, the primitive type, in your programs. This is because, well, JavaScript coerces. What does it mean? Coerces an object to its primitive type. The TypeScript type system does not. TypeScript treats it like an object type. So instead of writing blah blah this is recommended to use that. Alright, so that was kind of fast. So we will go to an array. Okay, so directory 10 array. Then inside of here we will create a TypeScript file. I'll create a TypeScript by TypeScript. It will be array, and I don't need you by. Come on. Yes, edit. Maybe I should just, well, whatever. And oh, cool. So it's automatically compiled. I like that. So I say let my array equals and type here will be string, like so, and it will be. Oh, how can I do this? Like one hello darkness. Darkness, my old friend. Hello, darkness, my old friend. And we will, I don't know, look my array 5. Okay. And this is not correct. There was a typo. Alright, so now if I press Shift F10, it will run what? It will run the Boolean. Okay, so I go here, and here I say what? Shift F10? No. So here I say run, and it says no fucking thing. Okay, so I go run, Control Shift F10. Okay, so I do Control Shift F10 in here, and that doesn't do shit. So stupid. Okay, but I can go here and here do Control Shift F10, and now it works. Okay, so I figured out the keyboard shortcuts. Okay, friend. What do we have here next? My music. My music stopped. My music. My music stopped. Oh, again, don't worry. string, and I can, oh, there's two definitions. I forgot about the second one. I can say array of type of string. Okay, special type of data. I can stop modules of different data types sequentially using special syntax. TypeScript supports arrays similar to JavaScript. There are two ways to declare an array using square brackets, using the generic array type. Okay, so we'll say let other array. Come on, work with me. No X. Another array, and that will be, well, maybe the compiling was not a good idea. And this will be array. Was it not responding? Array string, and that will be equal. RET is not responding. Maybe the compiling is under. Okay, this is not the speed which I imagine myself to be working in. Okay, so if I do this, can I compile it in here? No, I cannot. How can I do this in here? Well, there was the type here, and here I can say compile, and this kind of works. Compile errors, TypeScript, console. Okay, if I switch to the Boolean, will it switch to, like, if I open it, and here I do, will it say Boolean? Yeah, it will do so. So here I can do that. Okay. So, can I see compile? If I do compile transcript TypeScript, it will do what? It will build all of it, or what will be? So, okay, so I will turn off the compilation, automatic compilation. Hello? Not responding. Recompile and changes. Bye-bye. Apply. Okay, bye. Maybe now it will be better. Maybe not. Starting TypeScript service. Okay, so it did the restart. And I say So log another array, and we will have the second one, for example. And now if I do Control Shift N, it will do what? It will do exactly nothing. That's great. Control